why you can't live without it. We've all got it. Some, a little more than others. But what exactly is luck? In ancient times, luck was thought to be a sort of force or power to be controlled through potions or good luck charms. But it's actually much simpler than that. Good luck is when things go right for us, even though there was no reason for us to confidently expect it, due to being unable to foresee or control the outcome of an event. Thinking about luck in this way, you might be tempted to think it's merely a game of probabilities. But that isn't really the case. Think about Joe, who played Russian roulette and lived to tell the tale. The probabilities were in his favor if just one of 6 chambers were loaded. But does that make it any less lucky for him to be alive? So, luck must be more than just probabilities. It also pivots on unpredictability. If you could foresee everything that is going to happen, there would be no room for luck. But, unfortunately, or what you'll soon find out is actually rather fortunate, this is a different world than the one in which we live. Luck isn't a force, factor, or agency, but instead just a reflection of a fact of life, as there are things we simply can't anticipate. Lots of our actions on any given day are akin to shooting an arrow in the dark. Often, by chance alone, we happen to hit the bullseye. Given that luck is a thing, and there's nothing we can do to get away from it, what should our attitude towards luck be? Huckleberry Finn, in Mark Twain's famous book, remarked that we take more pleasure in a dollar we find on the street than a dollar we earn as a wage. Why is that? When luck turns our way, it seems as if the world smiles at us with favor, forming a sensation we're being watched over, causing us to feel comforted. The way we often see luck is like a person. If they treat us well, we will see them as friends. If they treat us badly, we will see them as enemies. This could be bad though, because we may rely too much or too little on luck depending on how it's treated us in the past. A better way to treat luck is to take it philosophically. Take bad luck in stride, steel ourselves to carry on the good fight, on another field and on another day, remembering that luck is bound to change. As the old proverb says, the only sure thing about luck is that it will change. It's simply the unavoidable feature of the complex and uncooperative world that we operate in. It is never reasonable to feel as if you're mistreated by luck, because it rests on mere chance. You must be realistic in your judgments and expectations, but not too risk-averse as to lose out on opportunities. Remember to always remain cautiously optimistic. Determinists are a school of philosophy that says everything has a cause, that we're able to align our thoughts with the world's course of events, but we cannot alter it. So where would luck fit into this picture? As Albert Einstein once said, God does not play dice with the universe. But yet, luck still remains. This is because we can't know everything. Even if it were possible for you to have foreseen some chancy event as happening, you didn't. So you're therefore still lucky. This does, however, walk a fine line between simply being a fool and an event being too complex for the human mind to predict. Imagine you want to go to New York. You go to the train station in complete ignorance of the railway schedule, and get there just in time to catch the only train of the day to New York, thus realizing your aim by dumb luck. Of course, had you known this was the right time for the train, you wouldn't have been considered lucky. But as it happened, you were in fact very lucky. Ignorance has the same effect as chance. Even in a deterministic world, we are still lucky when we chance to guess right by accident alone. And when our best calculated risks go wrong, we are still unlucky. Either way, be it from lack of understanding or lack of information, ignorance sets a prime basis for luck. This all begs the question, how does luck affect our moral status? Take the lucky burglar, for example. He burgles the house of his grandfather, whom he knows to be out of town. Little did he know the man had died and made the burglar his heir, meaning everything he stole was actually rightfully his. Legalistically speaking, he has done nothing wrong, but in his soul, mind, and intention, he is still a wicked thief. Does this mean that morally, the burglar has been saved by a stroke of good luck? Some people, like Kant, would argue that moral status and stature are wholly determined by what one wittingly endeavors to do, and not by one's success or actual performance, making our burglar morally guilty all the same. This would mean that there is no moral luck. If the evaluation at issue results from luck, morality has no place in it. And if it is moral through being in some way within our responsibility, it is not a matter of luck. As individuals, we may never know how lucky we are. With every step we take, chance intervenes for good or bad. For all we know, we narrowly escape death a dozen times a day. Failing to inhale COVID-19 here, missing the pebble that would cause us to trip in front of an oncoming bus there. You can't ever control your luck, but there are a few ways you're able to influence it. First, by inviting good luck. Give luck a chance by capitalizing on opportunities that put yourself in a situation where favorable developments can occur. You can't win a race you don't enter, nor can you win a lottery you don't buy a ticket for. Determine the probabilities so you can influence the probabilities of good or bad luck coming our way. Second is by playing the odds. Reduce the extent you place reliance on sheer luck alone. Even when throwing caution to the wind, don't abandon all sensible trust in skillful effort and place your reliance in luck alone. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Third, avoid undue risk. Don't take undue or unnecessary chances. This means that you shouldn't try to cross the busy roadway with your eyes closed. Don't push your luck. Don't do foolish, ill-advised, risky things and count on good luck to rescue you from difficulties. Lastly, extend your knowledge. The best way to handle unpredictability due to ignorance is to develop the information needed to make rational decisions. You can't always achieve as much certainty as you'd like, but doing what you can in this direction is generally worthwhile. Given that we can't remove luck from our lives, the question remains, would you even want to? Is luck in one's life an unmitigated misfortune? I, for one, think not. Would we really want to have the foreknowledge of the suffering the yet unturned pages of time and circumstance hold in store for us, our friends, our family, and everyone else? It is the element of openness, of uncertainty, that gives being human its savor, and endows us with suspenseful interest. Think about the difference of watching a football game while it's going on versus watching a replay where the outcome is already a foregone conclusion. The unsurprising is uninteresting. We admire the skill of the sword swallower, but the ever-present chance something may go wrong adds a special thrill to the process. If there was no luck, life would be dull, uninteresting, and insupportable. Man is the only animal that can be bored, that can be discontented, that can feel a need to be evicted from paradise. Man is the only animal for whom his existence is a problem, which he tries to solve and from which he cannot escape. He cannot go back to the pre-human state of harmony with nature. Erich Fromm. Homo sapiens is a creature of innovation, to discover, to find novelty. To remove luck is to remove what makes a human, human. We can't remove luck from our lives, and we shouldn't even want to.